I leave politics to others. I serve the lord of the castle.
Fura is a simple woman of action, you could say. Whatever my father would say, she'd do.
Sure. In which skill?
I can teach you how to be a better mage, alchemist, and overall better charmer. After all, I am a woman of many talents.
All right then, let's begin.
清掃の書とは何なのか考えれば考えるほど気が狂いそうになりますわ。
Ah, casual wear. Feeling a bit more free now, are we?
澄んだニルンヌートはおとなしいものですわ。カバンが騒がしくなると困りますもの。
Wares and weapons.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Your skin's as pale as got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim. Gal like you needs a war horse, I reckon. You always keep us in mind when you need a fresh horse, yeah?
There's a certain vigor in her eyes. I like her. I could either name her Phoenix because of this fire in her eyes, or Nightshade because she also reminds me of the flowers I used to tend to in my mother's garden. I'll let you pick. Hey there, I have a little something for you.
Hey, I came across these research notes on something called artificial consciousness at that merchant store earlier. It's oddly fascinating.
Phoenix it is then.
I've
Now,
been looking for you.
it's time to take
Got
you
something
for
I'm
a
supposed
ride.
to deliver. Your hands.
Time to test my mettle. Whoa! Easy there. Watch it. Hey, where do you think you're going? Oh no.
I'd better get going.
Do you seek to make a purchase?
By the gods, I'm never doing something like this again. You don't say. Could you teach me then? Probably need your help with this one. Thanks, and do take it easy.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Don't even think about it.
Hey, I came across these research notes on something called artificial consciousness
looking for you.
at that merchant
Got something
store
I'm supposed to
earlier.
deliver.
It's
Your hands
oddly
only.
fascinating.
Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Hey, I came across these research notes on something called artificial...
Well, now that's done. I should be able to hold my own now, at least. So the next time you decide to be on horseback, I should be able to catch up.
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim. Suppose so. Got one also. You've got a deal. It's the one with the
Hey,
saddle.
I came across these research notes
strong.
on something called artificial consciousness at merchant store earlier. It's
what are you
oddly
waiting for?
fascinating. When you have a moment, could you give it a
Not like
read and
this.
share your thoughts? I'd love to know what you make of it.
ムーン氏がエルスウェアのサトウキビから作られるそうですわ。むやみに食べると中毒になります。
should have come here.
Hey, I came across these research notes on something called artificial consciousness at that merchant store earlier. It's oddly fascinating. When you have a moment, could you give it a read and share your thoughts? I'd Whoa!
Come on, you monster! Wow, that's impressive.
What is it now, you sweet talker?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all.
New
Just make
face.
sure we get a fresh
Right behind you.
Fair one at that.
Sure thing. Do you want to have it standing here, or do you want to find a seat first? Alright, now on to the drinks. Do you want to have mead, wine, or just plain milk? Okay then. Likewise.
Certainly.
This isn't necessarily a past journey, but I was thinking about this regardless. The Civil War. Waking up to this whole mess was truly something I did not expect. I expected a change in who was the High King, but I didn't know that they were more complicated. Cyrodiil being the seat of an empire, for one. And besides this whole civil contention for Skyrim's land, we have Altmer nationalists eyeing to conquer it as well. You know, I still can't get over it. My mother, just locking me up like some dangerous thing. Sure as bones, I was her daughter. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just can't help thinking about it. Let's keep moving. I'll be fine. Our adventuring has been getting more tiring lately. It's as if the world is responding to your growing power. As you get stronger, enemies get stronger. Which is why moments where I get to drink with you are all the more lovely. Finally, a time to rest and just relax.
Don't worry, we'll find the glade.
Yes?
Barkeep, I'd like a wench.
You expect me to believe that?
I'd like a drink.
Of course.
Thanks.
I don't owe you money, do I?
Don't speak of this to anyone.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
So, what do you want to talk about now? I do believe that we can. I've read a similar concept before. It was in the new type theory proposed by a Dwemer philosopher long ago. He said that if men and mer alike cast aside the shackles of what has binded them to selfish squabbles and struggles to power, they could mentally evolve, in a sense, to be higher beings, new types. People who can more easily detect the thoughts and intentions of others, and are more admissible to understanding. I would like to remember the name of the book, or the author, but I'm afraid it's been lost to time. All right, So, what do you want to talk about now? Oh? Which one? Back on the island, at least, besides my mother, he was one of the only people on my father's court who cared for me. I would never forget the times we'd play and cast playful spells together. Or that time he cast invisibility to hide me from my mother as I was frolicking around the castle courtyard past my bedtime. For one who abandoned his house, family, and could have very well been seen as a deserter, he was family to me. All right, so, what do you want to talk about now? Don't you ever get tired from these kinds of adventures? Venturing into a decrepit, dusty old crypt, skulking with Draugr and traps. And why is that? Me too. Maybe I'm just tired of this whole dungeon thing. It's nice, spending time like this, just having drinks together.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
「光るキノコを薬にしてもあなたの体が光ったりはいたしませんわ」
Instant frostbite spider. Fraudnar, nobody's gonna believe that your dog is a frostbite spider. And if they do, they'll kill him. That's not my...
We're going. Excellent.
of my cousin's cat. Killed that too.
I'll be glad when this beast is gone.
Once more and I'm going to have to kill you.
Overloaded there.
一緒に戦いましょう。ノルドヒルシの普通の蜂蜜種。どこにでもあるものは味もそれなりですわ。
Well, what are you waiting for? Lost, try again. I'll chop you into bits.
I'll see you.
クリムゾンにルンルンとは真っ赤なにルンルンとの足ですの。強い毒性があるようですわ。
That's impressive.
You could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins. I knew this day would eventually come. At least poor Sindarian died doing what he loved, his field research. I told the old fool we should take it easy, but he was too stubborn. Perhaps someday I'll continue where he left off. It's the least I can do considering how much he did for me. You gathered quite a few of them, I see. I'll search through Sindarian's notes and find some more information about the Crimson Nirnroot and its properties. Thank you. You've done alchemy a great service by helping to complete Sindarian's work. I'd like to give you this tome. It's one of Sindarian's greatest works. I believe you've more than earned it. When I was very young, I was sent to Skingrad in Cyrodiil to study with him. He was a strange Altmer. Paid more attention to his research than his own well-being. He lived in the basement of an inn, for goodness sakes. Well, after I fled Morrowind during the eruption, I made my way here. My family had purchased this farm, and it's all we had left. Years later, Sindarian simply showed up at our doorstep asking to stay for a while. Said he was going to do field research. He stayed with us for decades. Became an uncle of sorts to Aduri. One day he simply ran out to me in the field, excited that he'd made some sort of a breakthrough, and he was going to head out on another trip. He never returned. From the journal you discovered, I'm sure you know the rest. Is it that obvious? I've got my hands full here. Between the farm chores, cultivating my supply of Nirnroot, and keeping a tight rein on my sister Aduri, there's little time for rest. Really, that would be a pleasant change. One of the ingredients I need to cultivate Nirnroot are Jazbay grapes. The acidic content of the juice is perfect for the soil. I need 20 of them for my current crop. Good luck finding those Jazbay grapes. They're very rare.
Back with...
Yes? I was just looking back at some childhood memories. The more pleasant ones. There was an old jetty where boats would bring supplies to the castle. Once we moved in, it never got used, along with the rest of the castle Undercroft. That's why I used to play and hide down there, looking out to the sea, usually when my father was in a bad mood. Peace, quiet, and there was nothing but the crashing of waves and a sweet ocean breeze. However, if you journeyed further into the Undercroft and away from the sea, you reached the old water cistern. You wouldn't like to hang around there for too long. On some days, this would smell. Just be glad you weren't there then.
Harum.
How can you even move around in that thing? It looks awful to even put on.
私の隠れ家はホワイトランと西の監視とをつなぐ道沿いにございます。
Sounds lovely. Wow!
Understood why some people would prefer to pad themselves with more metal. Yes, their figure is more sturdy, but now they're much easier to hit. Not very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexian and I are going to have some words when we get back. Wow. Look at this place. No one's been here in centuries. I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful. I'm glad. Well, we got the knife. Now all we need to do is track down one of those canticle trees. What now? I may be out of the loop on the whole romance thing, but that pickup line is just bad. Abysmally bad. and yours are anything but better, try saying this to Carlotta back in Whiterun. And don't even think about asking Mikhail for advice beforehand. Anyway, I'm glad you're here with me. It really is picturesque, and I couldn't have gone this far without you. You know, this is going to sound odd. I mean, with everything that's going on. The prophecy, the scrolls, the certain death looming over us all the time. But this place is so beautiful. It's kind of like I used to imagine, you know. Make love to the one person in my life in the most beautiful grove in all of Tamriel. My, maiden dreams. They're just some silly fantasies I had back when before... Well, what I got was the exact opposite of everything I had imagined. I guess it's ironic, now that, thanks to my father, I'm here. With you. Do you think I'm beautiful? Alluring even? Ravishing? Do you want me? Why don't we make Dibella blush? Right here, right now, like there's no tomorrow. Oh, I'm really sorry. You're not really interested in me, are you? I don't know what came over me. But... what do you mean? But then why... I don't know what to... And we'll make Dibella jealous, right? If you won't mind, I'd like us to relax here for a bit.
We've stopped. What is it? I'll be sure to put it to good use. Lead on, and I shall follow.
All alone, sitting in the bay window, tear-stained eyes, and the waves crash below.
We've stopped. What is it?
Deep down in the dark, long lost hope, and secrets sealing my heart. Then you were there, reaching out your hand, and for just a moment, I was brought to life again. Old stone walls, I've seen so many now. Tales and stories, and the joy of being dragged around. Your smile so bright, I could go blind. That's okay, you stay by my side. Cold dripping leather, smell of rain. You fast asleep as I study your face. Old stone walls, they don't hold me anymore. I'm happy where I am, in the grave of your
And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer.
What can I
Hope the
do for
moths
you?
like that bark as much as Dexian said they would. Do you need something? They seem quite taken to you now that you're carrying some tree bark. I guess we should have seen this coming. Moth priest, moths. They're apparently related in some way. Couldn't hurt to gather more, I suppose. Well, unless my vision's playing tricks, there seems to be some sort of magical effect around you. Seems like we're on the right track. Otherwise, I don't have the faintest idea. It's not like anything else in Skyrim, I can tell you that much. From now or before. There's probably groves like this all over Tamriel. Most people just don't even know what to look for. Ready if you are.
What can I do for you, friend?
Nice outfit. At least you'll keep up. I'm glad you're here. Just you and me against the world now. Not that I'm complaining.
I'm still here. Can I help you?
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow. I could see it in your eyes. You looked 1,000 leagues away. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it? Then, it's almost over. We can finally rewrite the prophecy as we see fit. Where is this Darkfall Cave? Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down. Every step we take is steeped in history. Let's keep writing our own, shall we?
Remind me of my cousin's cat. Killed that too. Who's there? Come on, you monster!
Digging your own grave.
Okay, that felt better than I expected. Oh? What is it? Yeah, I almost thought I lost you for a bit there. I definitely wasn't expecting a fight. And not after, well, you know what I'm talking about. Do you need something? Confident. I've never felt so determined in my life. And if we can survive the soul can, then this should be a walk in the park. Unless how far we've come was all because of me, while you just followed. I mean, I am a royal vampire, charmer, alchemist, and mage. While you are... Oh, really? Do entertain me. Oh, go on. Well, point's taken. I don't have anything to refute what you're saying. Yes, I am cold inside and out. A real ice wraith. Anyway, enough of that. We got a bow to find. But first... his sense of humor makes all the difference. You are making a difference. For me.
You've been a good friend to me. I'll never forget all you've done for me.
I never really understood why some people would prefer to pad themselves with more metal. Yes, their figure is more sturdy, but now they're much easier to hit.
Can I assist you?
Come on, you monster! You're making a mistake.
What can I do for you? I'm collecting ingredients to bring to the gourmet. He'll think my taste's so refined when I offer them to him. You have heard of the gourmet? Then you know that gourmet keeps his identity a secret. For all I know, you know, I've heard the gourmet is in Skyrim right now. Need something? Thank you. Here, this is for you. Thanks a lot. I'd better get going.
Wow!
Just once, I'd like to go to someplace nice.
What is it now, you sweet talker?